Okay, we're live. Hi, this is Sergio from the marketing team here at LAER Realty, and welcome to Canva 101. Today's training will be on our preferred platform, our preferred design platform here at LAER Realty, and it's called Canva. I'm going to go over a few things. I'm going to give you some tips on how to sign up for Canva, some basic navigation tips on how to use the Canva system and tool, as well as where you can find some of our templates that we make available here at LAER Realty. It's a live class, so if you have any questions, feel free to use the chat. I will be monitoring both the Zoom and the Facebook chat. So I think we can get started. All right, so what is Canva? Canva is what you see here in front of you. Canva is a design platform that's web-based, right? So there's no program that you're downloading, although they do have a desktop version of Canva that you can download. Today's class, we're just going to do it here on the web. And it's a general design platform, right? So it's not just real estate designs, but we use it obviously as a real estate company, mainly for real estate and for all of the designs that you see, any of our presentations, any documents that we send to you, any presentations, guides, brochures, etc. They're all made in Canva. This makes it easy for us to share the original design with you, which then you can go and print, or if it's a presentation, you can present it straight from your browser. You're not downloading or uploading different like PowerPoint files or Adobe Photoshop files, etc. It's all here on the web on Canva. Now, if you haven't signed up for Canva yet, go to canva.com. That's canva.com, and just click on sign up. You can continue with your email, anything like that. You can connect with any of these. As long as you sign in, you will then be met with the dashboard, which is this section here. Now I'm going to switch over to my personal account because I want to show you some of the features that you can use with Canva, with the free version of Canva. So there is a paid version of Canva, which we do recommend. It's $13 a month, and it includes a ton of things. I'll go over what those things are. And some of our designs do require Canva Pro. But I will start with the free version of Canva just so you can see some of the limitations, but also you can really use a lot of the features of Canva with the free version. There is a 30-day free trial of Canva Pro, so if you do want to try it out, when you first sign in, you'll get a message like this. You can click on Start My Free Trial. You don't have to enter in credit card information or anything like that. You just click it, and then you can start your trial. This is handy if you are unsure if you want to continue with Canva Pro, but you are able to edit any documents that we have, any template that we have available. You can download it as a PDF or a JPEG, PNG, and then keep it. And then if you don't want to continue with your trial, you can just end it there, and you'll have the original PDF that you downloaded. Okay, very good. Let's keep going. Just going to give you a quick version of just a quick overview of the Canva interface. Mainly the dashboard, or the main homepage here, where you'll see sort of the biggest prompt is what will you design today. Canva does have a lot of templates available that you can download. That you can use for your designs. All you need to do is do a quick search. You can do a search for real estate brochure or open house, etc. You can do like open house Instagram post, right? You can also specify the size and the medium of where you're going to be using this template, right? We can click on this, do a quick search, and you will see tons of options, tons of templates available. These are all Canva templates, right? So they're not necessarily LAER branded, but you're able to brand them to LAER. We can give you the logo, and then you can add in your information. So once you see a design that you like, and if you are using the free version of Canva, you'll notice these little crowns. And this indicates that this design is for Canva Pro. But there are a lot of options for the free version. I think if I click on the filters, we can sort by free, and those should be, this should give us all of our free designs, so we can go through here. So once we find a design that we like, and again, this, I could scroll for a long time, but once we find a design that we like, we'll just choose a random one here. Once we have this design, we can click on it and then click on Customize Template. Now, this brings us to the edit view for this template. You'll notice that the UI has changed. We have our sidebar here on the left-hand side. This is where you will see a lot of options, elements, text, stuff that we can add. We have a file menu up here where we can save. We can move this file to different folders. The saving is done automatically, right? So as long as you see this all changes saved, this means that your document has been saved. You can do it manually. You can go to File, Save. But anytime you make any adjustment, it will save automatically. We do have undo buttons up here, undo and redo. And then we have our file name up here on the top bar. One of the first things I like to do when I create a new document in Canva is to immediately rename it, right? Because it will give it, the name of the template, right? Which is pretty long, but we can rename this. All we need to do is just click in this box and then highlight the text and then start typing. So we can call this, I like to give it the address of the property, right? So when I do need to search for the document again, I can just do a quick search. So I'll just do a little sample 123 Main Street, open house, Instagram post. You can be as detailed as you'd like. It helps to be detailed in my experience, because when you do a search, you're able to find your files faster. Okay, so let's modify this document. So this first tab that you will see on the left-hand side, this design tab, you're able to explore different designs for this post. So, if maybe you wanted something a little different, you can, in here, type in the search that you did before, and you can choose something else. And then we have different styles available, right? From color combinations, etc. Right now, these don't have much, but you can define them later on with your brand kit in, well, that's mainly a Canva Pro feature, but I will show you how that works. I'm gonna undo. We already have a nice blue here, and it's fairly layer colors, and I'll show you where to find those colors as well. So let's get started. We have elements as well as text. Here is our brand, and like I said, this is a feature of Canva Pro. I'll show you what the brand kit looks like later. We have an uploads tab here where we can upload images as well as logos, etc. So here is where I want to start. So I want to upload a picture of my home. Just going to navigate here, grab a random picture that I have on my computer. And then I want to upload a photo of myself, which is this one here. Make sure that you wait until the upload finishes completely. And now you'll see them here in this little tray. I can then click on it. If I click on the image, it will bring my image right on top of my document. Now, sometimes you want that. Sometimes you already have a place for your document, for your picture to be in. Like you already have a frame for your picture. For example, in this post, we have this frame, this photo right in the middle. So instead of clicking on it, we can drag and drop the image exactly where you need it to be, right? So here's the image, here's the photo. Drag it over, you'll see that it will snap right into place. Once it is in place, once you let go of the mouse button, you can double click and then adjust the image inside of the frame, right? So if we want to show less of the ceiling and more of the floor here, we can do that. We'll click done to finish. And then let's update the rest. So to edit the text in any of these, you can highlight, and let me make this bigger so you can see. Whenever I hover over a text object, I can click on it. I can click on it one more time to bring in my cursor, and then I can edit this text. So let's say I want to edit this text object here to be the address of my open house here. Or let's say we want this to be a different message, right? Because we already have our address down here. So I can double click and then start typing. So we can do a message like this and then click outside of the box. And now we have our message. We can update the text down here as well with our date. So let's say this is for September. September 20th. We'll do 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And then we will update our address. So 123 Main Street. Okay. Now, if there's any elements that you don't want in your design, for example, these little dots over here, I want to put my picture or the picture of this agent. So I want to get rid of these dots. I can click on the object. It will, you will see this bounding box, this purple box around it. That means you have the object selected. And then you can simply delete it by clicking on this trash icon or hitting the delete key or backspace key on your keyboard. And now it's gone. I can go back to my uploads, choose my picture, and then adjust it to where I want it to go. So something like this, or I can choose a frame for it. If I go to elements, this elements tab is where you can find different design elements. If you scroll here, you'll find all of these different design elements, including some clip art type things. You'll find photos, etc. But in this case, we want a frame. if I go to frames, click on see all, we have this circle frame. This is what I want for my agent picture. I clicked on it, so it brings a circle frame right in the middle. I can then click and drag it down to where it needs to go. I'll click on one of the corners, click and drag to size it down. And now we have our frame in place. Whenever you see this little cloud and sky landscape thing, that means it's a frame and it can accept an image, right, or a photo. I can then go to my uploads, choose my agent here, drag and drop over my frame. You'll see that it snaps into place just like that. His head is cut off, so we will double click to adjust inside of the frame, bring him down like this, maybe make it a little bit bigger. You'll notice that the frame doesn't move, but the photo does, right? So as long as we double click to adjust inside of the frame, we can move our image around. And then when we're done, we can click on done, and there it is. Instead of this this section here, I think I want to add my contact information. So we'll do Joe Agents, and then our phone number. And maybe our email. So when your text goes beyond your bounding box, it will go to the next line. If you want your text to be one entire line or to fit your whole design, there is a handle here that you can grab and expand it. So you notice when I expand it, so the email address fits within this bounding box, it will snap back up to this first line. I'm going to add some dividers. You'll notice that it went back down, so I can expand it even more. And there we go. I can adjust the size of the text with this top menu bar here. Now I do want to talk about this menu bar, but let me know if you have any questions so far. I think I lost my Facebook page here. There we go. Whoops. Just want to make sure I have everybody up here. There it is. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions. You can use the chat so far. Okay, so let's go over this menu bar. You notice that I don't have anything selected right now in my design. But when I do select something, for example, this text, you'll notice that this menu bar has now changed. This menu bar is contextual. Contextual. There we go. It means it depends on the context of what you have selected. So when I have text selected, the options that you see up here in this menu bar pertain to the object I have selected. In this case, it's text. Therefore, it gives me font options. So there's tons and tons of fonts to choose from. In Canva, they not only have the standard fonts that you see on the web, but all of the Google fonts and all types of different fonts. There are some pro fonts, but most of them are actually on the free version of Canva. We have our text size, so we can make this text smaller or larger. To change the text color, we go to this option here. We have a lot of preset colors down here. It will also grab colors from pictures within your design, right? So they can kind of match the colors in the pictures. And then you also have a color picker here. And here's where I can show you how you can implement the layer colors. So if you go to laeragentservices.com, and we scroll down to the library. Actually, no, we scroll down to logos and images, right? So under marketing, branding, presentations, and we will come back here a little later. So under marketing, branding, presentations, we go to logos and images. Click here. Click on logos. Now, if you are looking for a LAER logo, this is where you will find it. So if I click on our LAER logos here, we do have SVG logos for Canva. We'll double click on that. And let's download one of these. So this downloads an SVG file. This is a vector file, so it comes in handy with Canva because since it's a vector file, you can resize it, you can make it big or small, and it won't lose fidelity. This is different than uploading a JPEG of your image, which might lose fidelity if you blow it up too large. It also has a transparency, so you don't have to take off the background. So if you upload a JPEG image, it might have a white background, and that will show up everywhere. So that's why we try to use these SVG logos for Canva, which again is located under LAER Agent Services, Logos and Images. You'll find this library. Click on Logos, and then LAER logos. We also have different logos for Bowen, LAER Bowen, Florida, our luxury team, etc. And then SVG logo for Canva. You can download either of these. The 3-color one is good. And then speaking of colors, if we navigate back to logos and images, logos, there is a style guide which we can open up. And this mainly shows you what fonts we use for the logo, how to use the logo. But if we scroll down, you will see our color palettes. We have our hex colors for both the gold and the blue. We have PMS colors if you are printing things out, if you have signs being made, that's what you would use these colors or these codes for. But since we're working in Canva, we're going to be using these 2 colors, right? So hex color for the LAER gold, we have this code here. We can go back to our design. Let's say we want to change maybe these dots to our LAER gold. I have selected this object. You'll notice that it gives me the option for color. I'll add a new color and then paste in that code, and you'll see that immediately brings me this layer, this gold layer. So this is good for an accent. And then we want to use our dark blue here. We'll do the same. So we'll copy this text. We'll choose this background. It's a navy blue background, but it's a little too dark. So we're going to add another solid color, paste it in, and now we have our blue. So that's a little better. I think what we're missing now is our logo. So if we click on uploads, upload files, we did at some point download our SVG Canva logo. There it is. Let it upload completely and click on it. This will bring it into our document. You'll notice that I can make this really big, like really, really big, and it won't lose fidelity. It's still sharp. So let's add our logo here. You can add it somewhere down here if we want. Again, we can add it anywhere in the document. I'll just add it here for now. And now we have our open house document ready. So you'll notice up here that it says all changes saved. I can then close this and work on something else or whatever. And then when I want to find it again, I'll click back here in our dashboard, click on home. You'll notice that now in my most recent designs, and yours might look a little different because there is a view as grid option, and I think that's the default. So you can view it as a grid, or you can view it as a list by clicking this button here. We'll view it as a grid just so it shows up better. You'll notice that we have now our design. I'll click on it to open it, and everything is there. Now to actually download and use this design, we click on the share button up here, click on download. We can download this as a PNG or JPEG, which we can then upload to Facebook, use however we want. Or there is an option to share on social, where we can connect our Instagram account, our Twitter account, and post directly from Canva to Instagram, etc. I don't have it connected to this particular account, but all you need to do is follow the instructions. So for example, if I click on Facebook page, you'll click on connect to Facebook. You only need to connect once. Once you have it connected, it will give you the option to add in the caption or the message and then post. There is a content scheduler or content planner available, but that is only for Canva Pro, and I will show you what that looks like in a little bit. Okay, so let me know if you have any questions so far. We opened up a new design. We did a search for a template. We customized our document here, and then we shared to download so we can post online. This is going to be for online, but if we were using something to print out, we do have an option for downloading a PDF. So under file type, we can use either a JPEG or PNG for images to send over email, but we also have options for PDF. PDF standard if you're going to be emailing the PDF to someone, or PDF print if you do intend to print out your design. There are options for video and GIF. I won't go over this today, but Canva does have a lot of video features, but we don't have enough time to go through it. Okay. Let me take a drink of water and we can move on. Let me know if you have any questions. You can use the chat. Let me see if I can bring up our Facebook again. Okay, very good. Okay, so now that you sort of know how to navigate the basic Canva interface here, I'm going to switch over to my Canva Pro account. You'll notice that it looks exactly the same. It's just I have a few more options. So one of the great options of Canva Pro, and there's tons of features. You can see more of that when you go to plans and pricing, click on Pro. And if you scroll down, you'll see all of the different features that are available, etc. Lots of videos. There's a good summary. Again, it's around, well, now it's $15 a month, which is more, but it's definitely worth it. You get tons of features, tons of stock images and photography and videos and fonts and everything, as well as a lot of space. And they actually have some pretty good customer support. Let's go back. So a feature I want to show you of Canva Pro is the brand kit. So back on the home page here, click on brand, click on this sample layer kit. Now in the brand kit, I'm able to upload my brand logos, right? So Here's one with a white background. Here's a transparent one. Here's one for the hometown team. And I can add more by clicking on Add New, Upload Logo. And these will be my predefined logos, right? And then if I scroll down, you'll notice that I have my layer colors. So I can click on Add New. I can add a new palette and then choose the colors, or I can add a new color here. You can either choose it by hand this way, or use the codes that we have. So let me bring this back to something like that. Like I said, these codes are available in the style guide. And what is great about the brand kit is that now that you have defined these colors, you can use these on all of your designs, right? You don't have to go back to the brand, to the style guide every time you want to find what this color is. You can just have it defined within your brand kit and have it there as an option. You can also set all of your default fonts for titles, subheadings, the body, etc. Any photos I use on the regular, so you could upload your profile picture on here, as well as any additional graphics and icons. It's all under one brand kit. This is really helpful because you then have everything under one folder. And then when you do create a design, you'll notice how quickly it is to do it. So let's do a really quick, let's see, real estate brochure. You can choose any of these random templates. Now that I'm using my Canva Pro account, I can just choose any of these and use them. I'll click on customize this template. And then I'll click on my brand section here and I'll choose our sample layer brand kit. And to customize this, for the colors, I can just click on the shuffle button and you'll notice that it'll bring in the layer colors. I can keep clicking on shuffle until I see something that I like. This is really good. And then for the logos, I can very easily remove the placeholder logos and add my logos. This. And it's all really easy to update and edit because I defined everything ahead of time in my brand kit, just like that. And then of course I can just upload my picture. You'll notice that this image of our agent has a white background, and the one that we replaced it does not. A really awesome feature of Canva Pro is I can remove this background very easily by clicking on my image, click on edit photo, and there is a background remover. So if I click on background remover, it does all of the work by using AI. And there it is. Okay, awesome. So that's just one feature of Canva Pro. There's tons of other features. In fact, I'll go back into my design. You'll notice that we have a lot of stock images. And some of our templates, including some of the Canva templates, when you click on download, you might get a message if you're using the free account that you need to upgrade to Canva Pro, or you need to pay individually for the stock images. That's just because they're using Canva Pro stock images. If I go to photos, you'll notice that I have tons and tons of stock images. So if I do a quick search for like home loan. You can be more specific or less. Let's say I want to change this image here. I just did a quick search for home loan. It gave me tons of options. I can just click and drag and very easily replace it with a new image. It will give me a really high resolution, high quality image. It doesn't look blurred. It's very professional. And I can use any of these on my design. So you have tons of options. Getting an account for stock images like Shutterstock or iStock can be actually really, it can be a little pricey. Going through Canva can be a little more cost effective because you're also getting all of the other features of Canva Pro. All right, so I did mention that we do have templates for our LAER agents. So LAERagentservices.com, we scroll down to marketing, branding, presentations. This first link, guides, presentations, brochures. We try to upload all of our templates and presentations, and this is constantly updated. We have different categories. We scroll down. When you scroll down, you will notice that there is a See More button, and this just gives you even more templates. So we have tons of things available, like guides to real estate investing. We have social media announcements, etc. Okay, so let's choose one of these and let me show you how you can customize it. So the way that you can use templates is by clicking on Open Template. As long as you're signed in to Canva, you will see a message like this. This template was created by Sergio at LAER Social Media. You start designing by clicking on Use Template. We're going to click on Use Template. You'll notice that it will open up in your Canva account, and it will add a copy of, and then the name of the template. You can then obviously rename this to something that you can find. You can put your name on it, you can put the date, etc. And then we can go ahead and customize this. Now, any of this you're able to come in and change. So if you don't like this image here, we can go to our photos, do a search for home interior, and choose something different, just like that. Now we do have sections where you can customize your design here with your information. For example, down here, you'll notice that this also has this frame. So if we click on our images here, drag and drop, adjust within the frame, and now we have our agent here. Now you're not limited to that frame. You can, if you don't like this circle frame, we can get rid of it. If you want to show the full body picture here, you can add it just like that. And then any of this text you can edit just by clicking in here. Maybe this guy has 15 years of experience, etc. You can customize this very easily by clicking in the box and then adding your text and removing. Like I said, any of this you can add or remove. There is a section that you want to add. You can click down here on this plus or this add page. This will add a blank page, right? Which then you can put in any information you want in here, but you can also duplicate this page by clicking on duplicate page. Here it is. You'll notice that I made another page with the same layout. You're just copying and pasting the page, but then you can use this for something else. can use something like our marketing, right? And then change the photo, do a quick search for marketing. You can use any of these here. Maybe something better. I don't know. Again, you have tons of options. So our marketing will change the color of this so you can actually read it. And then you can add your marketing information down here, right? So that's you can use the design however you want. You can add or remove. And then when you're done, this is more of a brochure type document or a listing packet. I can click on share, click on download, and then print, right? If you're going to have this professionally printed, if you have Canva Pro, you can choose CMYK, right? And then click on download. This will then download a PDF of your design. Let it download completely. Sometimes it takes a little while, especially when it's a larger document like this. But you got to make sure you stay on the page until it downloads all the way. While this is downloading, let me know if you have any questions in the chat. Dawn and Jane, I see you in here. So feel free to ask questions. And here is our document, our PDF. Again, really high quality images. It's all really high resolution. So when you go print it out, it'll look nice, it'll look professional. And it's all branded. Okay, very good. All right. The last thing I wanted to go over with Canva Pro, not necessarily the last thing, but there's a couple more things. In Canva Pro, if you go to apps, there is a content planner. So this is what I was talking about before, is that you can schedule out social media posts by going to your content planner. And let's say we have, let's do it for next month. I think if we click here, we can go to October. We have Columbus Day or Halloween. We can do a Halloween post. Why not? Click on the plus. Now, it gives you the option to choose from your latest posts here. So if you did work on one yourself, you can do that. Or you can create a new design. You can just do Instagram. Do a square. And then under photos, you can just do a quick search for Halloween, or maybe even under design. Let's see if it gives us something. It's a little different with holidays. But yeah, you can do something like, I don't know, Happy Halloween, whatever. Obviously, you want something a little more professional than this. So let's say I like the text. Maybe I don't like any of these graphical elements. I just like this text here. You're able to very easily remove this stuff. And let's say I want a fall home exterior instead. So maybe something like this, or something where I can see more of the image here. Maybe something like this. And very easily, I was able to completely change the look and feel of this document just by choosing a different background. You can add your logo again by going to logos. Another feature I did not mention about these logos is that you're able to change the colors within Canva. So right now you can't really see this LAER logo down here. But if we change our colors from this blue and gold to just white, we're able to now read our logo. And there it is. Now I can rename this to Halloween post, October 31st. And then when I go back to my content planner, click on the plus for Halloween, you'll notice that my most recent design will show up. Sometimes it takes a little while for it to render the image. Just make sure that it's saved up here. Let's see if it shows up now. If not, you can just click on this latest one. When I click on it, you'll see that our image now shows up. I can click on select the channel. So if I click on select a channel, I can choose where I want this posted. For example, I think the only account I have connected here is Twitter. And then I can add my caption. So obviously you want to add something a little more, I don't know, happy Halloween. You want something more than that, right? But when you're ready, you can either save as a draft if you're still working on the caption, or you can click on schedule. And this will then schedule your Halloween post to go out on October 31st. You can specify the time. So if I click back here, click on change date and time. So let's say you want it to go out earlier in the day. So do like 9 a.m. Click on done and then save and schedule. And there it is. So all of your posts will show up on this calendar the day that they're going to be posted. And then you can move on to your next post. So you can sort of schedule out all of your social media for the week or for the month just by taking a few minutes to come in here in Canva to the content planner and schedule out your social media posts. I can remove this post if something changes. I can click on these three dots and click delete post, and it will remove it. Now, you're not just limited to the designs that are here in Canva. If you are a LAER agent, you also get our social media posts. So if I go to LAER agent services and then down to our social media planner here, you'll notice that these are all the September social media posts. And these are the ones that we send out every week. You can use these the same way through Canva by hovering over or clicking down here under Canva template. See if we can find a good one. This one, click on Canva template. Use template. You can add your logo. You can change any of this. You can change the background. Again, you can click on share. You can click on schedule to schedule out your post, or you can share immediately by clicking on share on social media. Let's say I want to share on Twitter. I can then go back to our social media system here and then click on copy text. So if I copy this text, it will copy over the suggested caption. Now, when I paste, so I'm going to right click on paste, you'll notice that it brings in all of this text. Now, this is for Twitter, so there is a 280 character limit. So then I can just remove some of these here. And that's it. I can choose to publish now or schedule to publish later. I can just choose this to publish on Saturday, 2 o'clock. Click on done. Click on schedule. It will then prepare my design. And now I have it scheduled. So if I click on content planner, you'll notice that on the 30th, on Saturday, this will be posted to Twitter. So it's a really great feature of Canva Pro, which you can use with our social media system. Okay, very good. Last thing is printing. So you can download this and print as a PDF anywhere. You can send this over to Staples. You can send it to Vistaprint, as long as you have the size and dimensions right, like correct. For example, we have this brochure. You can go to resize and check what the current size of this document is. Now, if you go to, let's say you want something printed out at Vistaprint, if we go to vistaprint.com, let's say I want some postcards printed out, something like this, right? You'll notice that it will give you options they have their own designs as well. But if we click down here where it says specs and templates, and this is for Vistaprint, but other companies do provide their sizes. What you want is the largest size that they have for the document. So in this case, it would be the full bleed size, right? And so you want to copy this information, right? So this postcard is 5.59 inches. And so let's create this postcard in Canva. So we're going to click on create a design. So instead of choosing one of these, and again, you can choose Instagram. They have their own postcards as well. But this is a particular design size. So we can click on customize size. We'll paste in this width. Now, you have to make sure that you choose inches instead of pixels. Right now, this px is pixels. We have inches, centimeters, millimeters, etc. So we'll do inches. So 5.9 inches. Let's go back here by 4.33 inches. We'll click create a new design. So now, when we create our postcard design here, we'll choose a really quick one for our design here. This will be sized exactly for this particular design in Vistaprint, right? So really quickly, we can click on share, download. We'll do PDF for print, CMYK, right? And if we click on upload design, we chose this horizontal one. Click on select. We're going to upload this image. It's already downloaded to our computer, so we will upload. And again, this isn't limited to Vistaprint. You can do this in any print shop. It might not be as automatic as this, where they do all the layout here, but you can send this out to a local print shop or Staples. But you'll notice that this is sized perfectly, right? This fits exactly into this frame. So as long as you have those numbers, so as long as you have what they want for this template, right? So the design specs for the template. They do have templates for Adobe Photoshop and Illustrator, but as long as you have like the largest size of the bleed, you're able to then change your design or create a new design that fits within their guidelines, and then you can print through them. Canva does have a printing option, right? So let's say you can choose any of these. So if you did a search for a postcard, they do have options like this. And you can order through Canva, but they're a little more expensive. So let's say I want, I don't know, 200 postcards. It can be a little more expensive, although they do have a sale right now. So I guess this would normally be $300, but now it's $50. So it might be a good time to get some postcards in Canva. But you do have the option of having them printed out here through Canva. It just takes a little longer, in my experience, than something like Vistaprint or sending it out to a local printer. All right, so I think that about does it for now. Let me know if you have any questions. You can always email us at happyagents@laerrealty.com if you have any questions about your design. One thing I didn't cover, but I'll cover real quick. Let's say you have a design that you're working on and you need help. You can click on share, and then you can add people to your design. So you can add my email address, or you can click on this collaboration link. Click on anyone with the link and then copy this link. For example, this is so you can edit. If you send me this link in an email, I can then go into your document and help you out with it. If you want someone just to be able to view your design but not make any changes, I can click on can edit. So if I copy this link and then paste it somewhere else, I have to open up a new Cognito window. If I paste it, you'll notice that I'm able to come in here, but I can only view it. I can't make any changes. So this is good if you're trying to proof design for someone, but you don't want them to go in and make any changes. So this is sort of the link that you would be sharing with us, can edit, and anyone with the link. This is the link that you would share with us if you do want some help from us if you're working on a particular document. So you can send that over to happyagents@laerrealty.com, and we will make sure that you can get the help you need. Okay, so that about does it. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will be doing, I'll be doing another Canva 101 next month. But for later this month, I will be doing there is a social media masterclass. I'm not doing that. That's going to be Renee Tompkins, and that's a really awesome class that I do recommend. So that's going to be on Thursday. And that will be it in terms of marketing stuff for the month. Expect the new training calendar to come out soon. We'll have stuff like customizing Boston Logic, going over some of our marketing options that we have here at LAER for our agents. Okay, very good. Oh, we have a Q&A. Q&A is very helpful. Listen, yeah, thank you, Don. I did get your message about your designs. I will update them with your numbers and I will send those out to you. Thanks for showing up for this class. Again, if you have any questions, you can email happyagent@laerrealty.com. Okay, that about does it. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you later.